All right, welcome guys to a Sunday afternoon. Decided to come over here and see how things are looking at Chatuchak Weekend Market. Last time I came, it was a Friday night and this place was terrible. So I wanted to come over and see how things are looking since there's quite a few more tourists arriving, and just to kind of give everybody a feel of what it is like right now. So anyway, let's look around and let's see what we see. So the first thing is there is quite a few people out walking about. Most of the stores are all open on the ring. And it looks like all the inner stores, most of them are still all closed up. Before you'd come here and you could walk around in this labyrinth and there would be stuff to shop all through there. But most of that is still closed. Alright, so let's do a walk around the loop and just to kind of see. Now when you first come in from the park, this area, these are still open, or they've opened back up. So there are some things to buy back in here, some clothes and souvenirs, but it looks like only about 25% of those are still open or have reopened. So inside of the loop, you can see things like this is completely still closed up, so there's nothing to buy there. But a few places have started to come back in. See some of these shops. If you look down here, there's a couple that are open, but still most of it is just on the outer ring. So there used to be all kinds of great souvenirs and stuff to find back in these little alleys. Picture frames and wooden bowls and jewelry, all kinds of stuff. But now from what I'm seeing, most everything is kind of shifted to the Thai market. So they have cheap clothes, cell phone accessories, like secondhand shoes, stuff like that. You'd find some of that here before, but now it's out here on the main ring, which that used to be kind of in another section where you'd find secondhand clothes like this right here. So this is right out around the main loop. And some more cheap clothes, like $5 for a shirt, $6 for a little fanny pack. Some more clothes. Yeah, this used to be definitely a must-come for everybody. You know, if you come to Bangkok, there'd be this weekend market. It still doesn't have the feel to me as a must-see yet. But if you're here, you know, Saturday, Sunday, or a Friday night, you know, you'd be more than happy to come by and shop around. And you can buy stuff and you can have it shipped. They have shipping, DHL, so you can buy it and you don't have to pack it in your suitcase. Just ship it home. And they'll accommodate you pretty much all these places. From the crowd, it looks like the majority is Thai. And a little restaurant, get some noodles, some rice. Some Muay Thai clothes, t-shirts, normal fare for Thailand. Let's take a look. So we can start to open up a little bit in here also. Tattoos. herbal stuff. Looks like some food. 30 baht for a little pizza. And you can see here's some sandals, jewelry, accessories, and a little bit. Looks like about 40% or so of these stores have opened back up now, which is a good sign to see. I mean, all these are small business owners, so nice to see that they're taking a chance and trying to make a living again. All right, let's go back out to the main loop. Now, getting to this market for anybody that's never been here before is really easy. You take the MRT to Mochit and then just follow the signs. It's about 200 meters or so away from the MRT Mochit. You can also take the BTS Mochit, I'm sorry. You can also take the MRT, and it's the Chatuchak or the Kampeng Pet MRT stations. There's one on each end of this market for the MRT stations. And of course you can take buses and taxis and everything else. I would not recommend bringing a tuk-tuk over here. Those guys, they don't do a meter, so it's easier just to get into a regular proper taxi. The tuk-tuks will always tell you way too high. Yeah, so this is a fairly good crowd. It's better than I've seen over here in 2 years. 2 years plus. I mean, this was closed down for quite a while, and I made some early videos of this coming over here and looking. So the amount of stalls and everything that's open is pretty encouraging. The Duck Cafe. Some more food, some more snacks. Lots of dresses and shirts. Surprised they don't have any Songkran shirts out. I don't see those yet, since that's coming up. But the Thai government said that there's no water splashing for Songkran, so the Thai New Year is canceled for yet another year, 3 years in a row. And Songkran for the Thais is basically like Thanksgiving and Christmas all rolled into one. It's a time where people go out and they have a good time, they spend time with their family, they pay respect to the elders with the pouring of water on their hands. I mean, there's a lot to Songkran. And yeah, as you can see, there's a pretty good crowd, but this is everything. There's nobody inside. I mean, there's a few people there, but it's pretty empty still. All right, let's see how it looks over here on this side. Looks like some stuff's open on this side. Here are the clothing, little knickknacks, hats, some flowers. Now this is almost to the south of Chatuchak. So looks like about a third or so of these stores are open now. And this is close to the MRT station. And some more food and drink. A little pop-up coffee shop. This is all new. And some sandals. This is quite busy. So 150 baht for some sandals. So you can get those for $5. Which actually is a pretty decent price on some. If they're any decent, they may fall apart after a month, but they're still ridiculously cheap. And here you have some $3 t-shirts. Some ladies' clothing. Like $2 for some of the ladies' underwear stuff. Definitely a shopper's paradise. Some kebabs. Chicken kebab for 80 baht. Clothes. The normal stuff. So some cooked orders, some of the Thai omelet, kapow for 50 baht. More clothes. Oh, and I almost wore my hair like that today. It would have been awkward. Now, what a lot of people don't know is there's actually addresses for all of these. So it's easy to like find something, but then you can't get back to where it was before to buy it again. But if you take note of like the aisles and then the store numbers, you can kind of figure your way to get back over there. So I know it's always frustrating when you're like, oh yeah, I remember that one cool thing, and then you can never find it again. Which I've been in that situation before here. So over here, this is the MRT station that's to the south of Chatuchak. And then there's quite a bit more shopping outside. So you can go to like the Bangsu Junction, you can go to Chatuchak Mall that's outside of it. There's like 4 or 5 big shopping centers around here. And there's also Union Mall, Central Ad Prao that are within a couple kilometers. So those are big, giant, like traditional malls. All right, so we're about halfway around the loop. And it looks like about the same amount of stuff is open on the far side away from Mochit. It looks like quite a bit of the restaurant area is open back up also. Which when you're walking around here, especially for new people that just get to Thailand, it is so hot. So drinks are a necessity. So water, Coke, all of that. Get the Namdang soda, plus all the snacks. The seafood, the meat on a stick, banana smoothies. You can see the food, kebabs, mango sticky rice, squid on a stick, mangoes, watermelon smoothies, the whole stuff. Lots to eat and drink here. This is nice. Some of the wicker souvenir stuff with some of the wooden spoons. So this is Mixed Chatuchak. This is the newest mall that's around Chatuchak Weekend Market. And you can go in there also, and it's nice, especially when it's really hot or if it's raining. Go in there and do some shopping in the AC. I have been to this market before whenever it floods, and I've had to wade through almost waist-deep water to get out of here. It's not much fun. Because most of the drains all clog up from trash, so in a heavy rain, especially the first rain of the year, Like right now, it hasn't rained in like 3 months, so all the drains will be clogged up. So if it rains heavy the first time, this will all be underwater. And it is terrible because the water is so nasty. So what they have done that's new is they've opened up some entranceways from here going right through into the mixed Chatuchak. And then it looks like they've built like a little walking street between here and there. So some more of this outdoor flea type market experience. And it looks like they've also gotten rid of cars from out of here. Because it used to be where you could hardly walk with all the people, and then there would be cars driving around in here also. But maybe it's just for the time being. I'm sure that the store owners will need to have deliveries and everything made. But they would park them in here and leave them parked all day, so it'd block up traffic. So this is nice. It's a nice open walk, easy to get around. It's not too crowded. It's maybe about like 25% of what it used to be like in here, just around this part. Probably about a 20th of the total people that used to come here on a Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, you can see here's an entrance that takes you right into the mixed. Let's take a look down, see how this looks in here. It's a few, not a lot, but a few. So some picture frames and stuff over there, which those are a great gift. Okay, just like that, we're all the way back around the ring. So we're over here where we started at. And then this is the entrance that takes you into Chatuchak Park. All right, guys, so that finishes up our video. So I'll get to see what it looks like now, to see if it's something you want to do if you come here, or if it's something you remember whenever you came here last time. So hopefully you like it. If you do, make sure you click like on the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and share it with your friends. And if you want to know something else, leave me a comment down below, or if you want to tell me, hey, I came here and I did this or whatever, you know, because a lot of people have some pretty good memories of coming here. And so just tell me what you thought and what you think about it now. And if you want to see something different, tell me also in a comment. And as always, guys, remember, life is a journey, so enjoy.